All right, hello and welcome back. We are going to begin the search for some of the final pieces we need to unlock the forge, which, according to the journal we had been reading there down in the secret laboratory, we need to find the 6 pieces that unlock the 6 um, columns here in. Oops.
Hello?
Hi, it's Ned. I've been dying to know how things are going there. What's the latest?
This place may look. Let's see. Let's go with
Well, I've
this.
discovered some kind of medieval alchemy lab
Really? Where?
under the manor, and I mean way under the manor. In fact, I may be the only one in this place who knows about it.
What's in it?
Well, I was hoping to find the fabled Pendleton treasure, but all there is in there is an old forge.
Forge? Isn't the thing you use to heat metal and make swords and stuff?
Right.
So what are you going to do now?
Well, actually, the forge looks like something I saw in that strange picture book Jane has that I told you about before, which means I should probably check it out more thoroughly.
Probably hasn't been used for centuries.
That's the thing. It looks like it has been used recently. I mean, relatively recently. Certainly within the past 50 years or so.
What would someone be using a forge to make in this day and age?
There was also this big keyhole in the lab.
What about a key?
No key.
Well, there you go. Maybe that's what has to be forged.
The key that goes in that keyhole?
That'd be my guess.
Fair enough.
I'll talk to you soon.
Just be careful over there.
Okay. Yes. So we're gonna read in that book a little more in one of the other videos. But yeah, we're looking for the keys for each of these 6 pillars. And we're going to look for them in order that they are first mentioned in that book in the Alchemy Lab. So the first one is the Bolt of Jupiter. And we had 2 clues about where to find them. One of them was to search for a key near a staircase that sings. So we're finally going to examine this staircase here, which I've been ignoring. And as you come up, you can see that there are several sounds that play as you go up. So I'm actually going to write this down. If we look at this, each lever here will play a different sound. Which probably you're supposed to recognize the actual key that's played, but I think it's probably easy to write down the words. So A is whoop, B is bling, C is blooding, D is wah, E is bang, F is steam, which I don't remember hearing. And I don't remember hearing tick-tock either. Okay. So, I don't remember which direction we're supposed to go in, but I'm pretty sure it's from bottom to top. So let's go all the way back down. And back up again. So we have B, A, D, C, A, D, E, E. Alright, so let's see what happens if we put that in. Ta-da! And we have found a key. So, we're going to take this key and try to find a keyhole for it, which, luckily, we actually have already found, though you don't know it yet. If we look right here, we have a keyhole. We can try to put this key in there.
The key fits, but it won't turn. I need to put some kind of grease in there first.
All right, so we need to find some kind of grease. In order to do that, we're going to do something else that we have not done yet, which is make a phone call to the food people. I have no idea what time of day it is right now.
Boar's Head Pub, this is Tommy.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. I'm supposed to call you if I want some food.
Right. Nancy Drew, out at the old Blackmoor Manor, are you? Coo, you must be Hank Marvin up there. Pity about your kitchen, but we'll fix you up for some Vexen posh. Just tell me what you'd like.
Okay. What do you have?
We've got some loop-de-loop, bangers and mash, a real fine pinky and perky, and a delicious dog's eye, me fork and knife, just rubber-ducked. Hello?
Could you repeat that?
Sure, we've got some loop-de-loop, bangers and mash, pinky and perky, and a dog's eye, and they're all Robin Hood.
So the question is, what in the world are you saying? We can ask for cake. I think this might be for the parrot.
Do you have any cake?
No cake.
In that case,
So let's say we'll hold for now.
I think I'll pass for now.
Oh, alrighty. Well, you know we're the May West round here, especially for a gym. And don't worry if you haven't got an Oscar, because the cheese will pay for everything. But feel free to ring us, even for a bowler.
Yes, we'll go bowling sometime. Thank you.
Wow, that's annoying. All right, so let's do a little research quickly. And look up, oh no, you know what we have to do? I slightly lied. We have to go talk to, what time is it? Good, totally reasonable time. We are going to talk to the proprietor of this fine institution, at least while the lady of the house is indisposed, to see what in the world those people were saying. Let's see what we can learn here.
Yes?
All right, let's start with this.
I spoke with Mr. Tucker at the Boar's Head Pub, but frankly, I'm not at all sure what he said.
Yes, his language is quite colourful, isn't it? He's Cockney, you see. My brother Alan and I loved to make up Cockney rhymes when we were young. We'd drive our governess quite batty. Haven't got a pot of glue, haven't got a pot of glue. Ha! How we teased her.
Pot of glue?
A clue, dear. Haven't got a clue. Rhymes with glue, you see.
A little bit, I guess, but it's still kind of confusing.
I think Ethel is trying to recruit Jane into some kind of secret society.
Oh, for heaven's sake, child. Where did you ever get such nonsense?
I saw Ethel and Jane performing this ritual in the Great Hall in the middle of the night.
Poppycock! A ritual in the middle of the night? Young lady, I will not abide such wild stories. Imagine Ethel Bossany recruiting my grandniece into some kind of secret society. Next thing you'll be saying Linda has been cursed by some roving spirit, or that we have ghosts prowling about.
Funny you should mention that.
Right. Well, I'm sorry for bothering you.
The pleasure is all mine, child.
Okay. So let's head back up.
A spot of fish fertilizer. That's what you need.
She does love her plants. Alright, so now we should be able to do a little research, although we may not need to after talking to her, on Cockney rhyming slang. So basically, it says that use a two-word name that rhymes for the word that the slang replaces. So Mickey Mouse may replace house, and things like that, which is all we really need to know. It's a very loud chime. Alright, so let's order some food. And there's two things in particular that we want to order with our meal.
Boar's Head, this is Tommy.
Hi, this is is Nancy Drew. I'd like to order some food.
Sure, we've got some loop-de-loop bangers and mash, Pinky and Perky and a dog's eye, and they're all Robin Hood.
So loop-to-loop, I think, is soup. Dog's eye might be like a shepherd's pie or something. All Robin Hood, I think, means they're all good. Pinky and Perky, though, is what I forget what loop-to-loop is, or bangers and mash, rather. But Pinky and Perky is what we're going to get because I want some turkey. We want some meat for something we're going to do later.
I'd like some Pinky and Perky, please.
Good choice. Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudder?
Which is butter, and we definitely want that.
You bet.
All right, then. We'll come round and leave it at your Rory. Baked potato.
Okay, so let's step away there, and I don't remember if we can just sleep for an hour, or if we have to leave the room. Let's find out. There we go. Either way, there's another thing we have to check in Jane's room anyway. No, not here yet. Okay. Let's leave the room for a minute. And we were also told that the secret to understanding where the Jupiter's bolt is found in the words written in cloth, which will be this right here. So I'm going to write down some of these as well. So as the moon rises upon thee, fear not, but draw strength of absent friends and toast to their memories in happiness and wonder. I will admit that I often forget which one actually goes where. With the stalwart heart of a knight, let charity be thy guiding angel. Stay firm in the knowledge as a dedicated geometer. And fear not the ravages of Father Time. For, dear child, as you learn the lessons of folly, the secrets of this world shall draw in thy soul. So we'll keep that in mind. We may have to come back here to recheck, just in case I have any of those wrong, but I think we're good. Just going to step out. We'll talk to everyone quickly just to give a chance for the food to arrive. But yeah, I'm going to try and do one of the, just one video for each of the separate items that we're getting.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Tally-ho!
There we go. Suppose I could try to talk to Jane again, although she's creepy and I don't like to. I imagine there's nothing that she has to say to us since we literally just spoke to her, but sometimes things change rapidly.
Yes?
Nope, nothing.
Goodbye.
Run along.
I'd also like to look back here, but can't do that until she steps away, which is fine. Let's go say hello to Jane. Oops, there we go. Fairly certain we don't have anything interesting to talk to the parrot about. No.
I should get going. Ta-ta.
Ta-ta.
That must be the
There it is. All right.
Looks like Pinky and Perky is turkey. I knew that.
All right, let's have a meal.
This smells delicious.
We're going to take a piece of turkey. We're going to take...
Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudder are just plain old bread and butter.
Let's take some butter. And we can even eat.
I'm stuffed.
All right, strong work, Nancy. Now, we're going to take this butter and we're going to use it as grease on this keyhole. Or we use it directly on the key, or...
This'll loosen things up in there.
There we go. So then let's take our key out. And now... we can step up here and... Oh, there we go. Okay. So what we have to do is get all of these in order, which is slightly more difficult than we might want, but not nearly impossible by any means. So the moon is the one that's supposed to be first anyway, although we need it down here. So let's just rotate these things around, although strength is the second one. So we'll bring this over. At least I hope strength is the second one, assuming I'm not misreading things. We can keep trying to get them in order. So toasting is going to be next with Father Time last. So maybe I'll try and drop Father Time down here if I can. And then happiness. I might think this is the happiness. Oh, I don't remember when the sun was supposed to be there. Let's take a look in the room to see where the sun was supposed to appear. Might even be the first thing. As the moon rises upon thee, fear not, but draw upon the strength of absent friends, toast their memories in happiness and wonder with the stalwart heart of a knight. Let charity be thy guiding angel, stay firm in knowledge, dedicated geometer, fear not the ravages of Father Time, poor shall dawn in thy soul. So dawn is probably the last thing. Okay. Let's go back and try again. Would have been smart if I actually looked to see if everything I wanted, everything else was there, but it's alright. I don't have to be that intelligent. Just keep messing around with it. Alright, so we want the moon. We want strength. We would like toast, happiness, heart of a knight, charity, guiding angel, knowledge, and then the sun. Is there anything here for time? Not really. Okay. Oops. I want you to go that way. And then ultimately I'm going to want Father Time to dip down here. You're going to be last after Father Time, so we might as well just do that for now. And then toast to your happiness. And charity, then guiding angel. And finally knowledge, which if I move this up might be too far. So let's do this. How are we going to do this? That. Okay. Knowledge. So the heart of a knight we need much earlier on. We'll have to figure out how to loop those around, which is fun. Oh no. That was a mistake. So we're going to do, we're going to leave the knight here so that we can move these all around. Okay, good. I think we're in a pretty good spot to make this work. Hopefully. Gonna keep shuffling these. And we should hopefully have the two that we need in the right spot here. And then we do want to get rid of this, but we got to flip these two. So let's try this, this, this. Alright. That actually might be a mistake, because I'm going to have to flip this one as well. But we can always put Father Time in last if we have to. Yeah, that might end up being the move. Alright. In the meantime, let's see what happens here. Which stuff I still have to fix. ultimately, this is what we're looking for, this pattern of making the arch around in the order described in that tapestry. So we have the moon, strength of friends, toasting to happiness. So we need the knight right here, and then charity, angel, knowledge, time, father time, and the sun. Okay. So all we need to do is pull the knight out and then slide it into the correct spot. I think that this will be the easiest way to do it. Just so we have this up here. We're going to pull father time out for right now. We're going to put the knight down here and then start looping around. Move father time back over so that we can bring that down here. And now we're just going to loop this until we get what we want. All right, you can stay over here for now. So we want the knight to be right after happiness. Good. All right, so the knight will slide in here. I did it again. There we go. Okay. So hopefully did that all right. Although it occurs to me, that's fine. That'll be okay. We're going to get to the end here and need a slot for father time to get past, but we can just move all these over one and it'll work just fine. And we can just come back. So I think we should be good, assuming I have the order correct. The moon, strength, toast to happiness, heart of a knight, charity, angel, knowledge, father time, and dawn. But looks like that's not quite right. So maybe I'm misinterpreting one of these symbols. So hang on a sec. Let me get back to the tapestry. I'll be back in a second. All right. I think we have our mistake figured out here. Actually, this is totally off. Why is father time over here? That's okay. We can still fix this. But either way, this is not happiness. This is toasting to happiness. This is folly. So we need this at the end as well. Try to get back to where we're just totally at the beginning, and that's why everything's messed up. I forgot the resets when we come back, which is fine. We will just basically redo what we did before. This time just actually doing it right. So again, we want the moon, strength. I'm not really worried about where, actually I am more worried about where father time goes. You are going to be at the end down here, so I'm going to want to tuck you down there. And then we can just move this, put toasting to happiness in the right order. And then we want the heart of a knight, so we have to unbury that a little bit. You are also ultimately going to be buried, but we can deal with that after. The angel is before knowledge. And we'll have to figure out how to get the heart of the knight into the right spot, which is fine. We can absolutely do that. I want to do this. Put you right there. And move you guys up. I think charity is before father time, so we'll move charity up here, and then you over. Okay. You're going to go here. Good. So we have these two out of the way. These are where we want them. And then let's move this right here. ultimately, we want this to be down here. So we'll move our knight over for now. Bring you over here. Charity. The knight can come down for the time being. And can move you over for right now. So this is the one that we want to pull out, and the knight is actually going to be next. So this is perfect. Move Folly over, move this, move the knight up and over, and now Folly is where we want it to be. We might have to move it later to move some stuff around, but let's see. So we have the Moon, Strength, Toasting, Heart of a Knight. Yeah, Charity and Angel. We're going to have to switch up a little bit, which we can do. But first, let's just get the first pieces set up just for the sake of visualizing them. So up to the knight we're in order, and we just need to bring Charity up 2 spaces. So let's see, the best way to do that, we can pull Folly out anytime we want, because that's just going to go on top here. And we can just put it back in when we'd like. And until then, let's rotate around until we get Charity up front. Okay. So we want the knight gone, and then everything else should be good. Pull this over so that we can just move Charity 1 spot. And now we just have to get Folly all the way around, which hopefully there's enough space for. Although there is not. That's going to be annoying. I lied slightly when I said we could put Folly anywhere we wanted to, but that's okay. We can still deal with it. It's just going to take slightly more work. Okay, this, I believe, should be good. No, Father Time has to keep coming. There we go. So there is Zeus's lightning bolt. Grab that. We'll go look at the Zeus column. And we don't actually leave it in there, but let's see which one's Zeus. Right here. So we'll throw Zeus's bolt on there, which causes this to open up and reveal a pipe underneath. What to do with that, we will figure out more when we have opened up the other columns. But for now, we're going to end the video here, and when we come back, we'll jump to the next column. But till then, see ya.